Hello, hello. Welcome to my space. I hope you are doing well. So, listen, just something that I saw in the comments, so I want to talk about it. Very often, the energies that I am getting is not especially the energies of the collective themselves, but of people who are getting into the energy of the collective, that are deeply into the business of the collective, right? This is often what we get. It is not especially the collective itself. So yes, I have some elements here and there of the collective, obviously, but this is often what comes up, in fact, right? It is the surrounding energies. So this being said, let's get into a reading. Just before we start, a reminder, this is a collective reading, which means that it's a group reading, which means that it might be for you, it might be partly for you, and it might not be for you. So please, take what resonates, leave the rest. I'm here in order to bring you some kind of insights, information, confirmation about a story that you are already aware of. If I'm talking about masculines or feminines, I am not especially talking about the gender. I am talking about the energy from where someone is operating. So apply it however it applies to the roles in your life, and this can be past, present, or future. So let's see, what are we supposed to be talking about? Knight of Pentacles, somebody very strategic. Okay. Have the Ace of Cups here, somebody who has romantic feelings for you, maybe. Ten of Wands in reverse, they want to put down the burdens. They are going through a tower which is a difficult moment, a catastrophe. Ooh, yeah, this is quite clear why they are going through a catastrophe here. They are going through a downfall because we have here the Seven of Swords in reverse. So they have been acting very sneakily, very sneakily, selfish, trying to get away with something. And as the Seven of Swords here is in reverse, they have been exposed. And this is why right now they are not going through a good time, right? Okay. Okay. Is my candle at the end of its life? It looks like. We have a King of Wands here. I don't know why. We will see. And I think that I will change my candle because it's at the end, and I like to have candles when I'm doing my readings. This one sounds amazing. Just for you to know the smell, it is jasmine. Beautiful smell. Wait up. Okay, so this King of Wands right now, I don't know what he's doing here. I guess that I will understand very soon. Tell me more here, please. 1, 2, and 3. Oof. Okay, so somebody is being very strategic, as I said. They might want to approach you with a cup of love, maybe an apology, something like that. Because, as said, they are very burdened. Their life is going into a very dark place because they are being exposed. Considering here that the Seven of Swords in reverse is in the 5th position, this is telling me here that this person had the chance at a moment or another to take another direction, but they decided not to do that, right? Because the 5, it is talking about the change, the test, the moment that you can still realign, and then you won't go through this tower. But this person decided not to do that. I kind of feel that the reason why they didn't do it, it is kind of because they thought that they were stronger than anyone else. But at the end of the day here, this person is trying to strategize because they are losing their grounds. With this temperance card here in reverse, what I consider also it is that they have lost any kind of protection that they might have had in the past. If we are talking here about someone who had some kind of protection, they don't have it anymore. We have the Four of Wands here in reverse. In the 8th position, what goes around comes around. They wanted to destroy your happiness and your foundation, maybe even your family life, and now it is heading back to them. They regret what happened in the past. They are very, very nostalgic. We have the Six of Cups here in the 7th position. So what I kind of feel it is that they are dwelling into the past. They are dwelling into nostalgia. Maybe it is also related to the fact that they are trying here with this Knight of Pentacles, they are trying to be extremely strategic. And so they might be trying to be strategic by trying to remember exactly what happened in the past and maybe try to see when they succeeded to talk to your heart. Right? This is what I feel here. To be very honest, I don't feel here. We are with the Six of Cups in the 7th position. The 7th position, it is healing, growth, reflection. So I kind of feel that there is no healing here. There is reflection about the past and being nostalgic about the past. This is what I feel that we have here. Yeah, somebody here with this King of Wands, I kind of truly feel here that they thought that they were stronger than anyone. They thought that they were the king of the jungle, how I like to say it, and that they would be able to be in control of a situation. I don't think that they ever expected things to come out regarding what they did in the past, where they were trying to get away with something very sneaky. With the Seven of Swords, we are talking about lying, stealing, cheating, cunning, whatever it may be. Yeah, their foundation is totally broken. We have here the Four of Wands, talking about foundation. It is in reverse, the 4th position, which is also the position of the foundation, of the stability. We have a Tower, right? So yeah, they are trying to strategize in order to try to find a way to put down their burdens. Yeah, and I kind of feel that they truly think that they could approach you with some kind of cup, right? This is kind of what I feel here. So let's see, what else should the collective be aware of regarding this energy, this situation, this strategy? Tell me more here. What should the collective be aware of? They want to make you see things from a very different perspective. This is what they are trying to do, because they think that if they succeed to convince you somehow that what they did was in order to take you out of misery, then maybe you would somehow carry some kind of burdens. This is pure gaslighting, and this is pure manipulation. This is deflecting. Yeah, no, you misunderstood me. My reaction was because I was in fact trying to help you. I saw something related to that in the comments, and I responded very honestly to this person who said to me, I was trying to build a legacy for this person. They were talking about a heritage and someone saying that they were trying to create a legacy for someone. And I said, you know, I'm not judging your situation. I don't know your situation. But the fact that you may say that you want to create a legacy with someone's inheritance, it is not your inheritance. and for the same price, you might be stealing them. I already saw that in my life. So the person didn't answer me, obviously. But I kind of feel here, yeah, you can see the card. I kind of feel here that this is what's going on. That we have someone here who their strategy is to try to convince you, in fact, that they were coming from a loving place, right? That you created the situation by not trusting them, by your reaction. But we have here the Seven of Swords. We know that it's not true. It is not true. You reacted because there was a good reason why you had to react. Tell me more here, please. Oh la la, the Magician in reverse. Yeah, they are trying to manipulate the situation. They are trying to find a way out of the situation by manipulating the situation. Once again, they are trying to put down their burdens. This is what they are trying to do. Once again, we have the Ten of Wands here in reverse. They are trying to make you carry their burdens. This is what they are trying to do. Thank you, Spirit, for the Magician in reverse, because this just, it doesn't bring us any confusion, right? This person was truly manipulating a whole situation, and they are trying to manipulate you by making you think that in fact they were trying to help. You understand? Did I stab you in the back? No, but I did it in order to stop you from continuing to run in the wrong direction. So yes, maybe I stabbed you in the back, but the intention was great, right? This is kind of what we are talking about here. Tell me more. Listen. The Two of Swords in reverse, right? You know the truth. You know the truth. And I kind of feel that they know that you know the truth. I don't think that they expected you to be someone with so much understanding, so much knowledge. Maybe you have got into hermit mode and they thought that it was out of desperation. They didn't understand that it was maybe a way for you to maintain your peace and trying to see the light into this dark situation here, right? With this Two of Swords in reverse, you know the truth. You know the truth. You don't even need to count on your intuition, because with the Two of Swords here, what we have, in fact, it is someone who needs to make a choice, take a decision, but they don't see what's going on. But we have the Moon here. The Moon is talking about intuition. So this is someone who needs to take a decision based on their intuition. Here, whatever is hiding their eyes, it is falling down. It's falling down. You are not doing anything. You might still be in this stalemate position, but it is not because you don't know what to do. This is your decision, not to do anything, because you have a very clear understanding of what's going on, who you are dealing with. Tell me more here, please. What should the collective be aware of? I kind of feel here, right? We have the Queen of Wands and we have the Six of Swords. So you went towards calmer water. I kind of feel that they thought that you would be desperate for them. They never expected you to be so strong and so courageous. As said, I feel that they thought that when you were in hermit mode, it was the hermit mode this way. I am hiding because I'm ashamed, because I'm afraid. It's not what it was. It was the hermit mode in the best way possible. Best way possible. Yeah. It was to regain your mental clarity, protect yourself, protect your peace, observe what's going on, and take the right decisions. Yeah. They never expected you to be able to stand on your truth, on your ground, on what you know, on your intuition, and simply move forward towards calmer water. I kind of feel that they thought that they still had some kind of impact on you. I love to see this Six of Swords, and of course also this Queen of Wands. You might be a masculine and be in this energy of the Queen of Wands, right? You know your value. You know who you are, you know your value. Yeah, they are in a very, very dark place. We have here the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. We might be talking about a loss of a lot of money. It might be a loss of status, a loss of reputation. It might be the community going against them, and they absolutely don't know what to do. And I somehow feel here that they think that you can save them, because all their strategy, it is about showing that in fact they were acting from a place of love, right? But I kind of feel that it already has nothing to do with you. You have left the place, you are busy with your own stuff. But it kind of feels to me that they think that if they can convince you of seeing things in a different light, that in fact they were trying to help you, right? First of all, they need to prove them that you truly needed help. If you are a Queen of Wands here, I don't think that you are counting on anybody's help. The Queen of Wands is extremely independent. She knows her strength, she knows herself, she knows her impact, she knows. Yeah. But somehow I kind of feel that they can change people's perception by changing your perception. Right? They were acting from a place of love. This is what they were doing. Tell me more here, please. You have totally detached yourself from those people or this person. I don't know who we are talking about. We might be talking about a lover, a friend, a boss, family. It can be anyone, right? Yeah, because they were arrogant and controlling. They were trying to trauma bond you. This is what they were doing. The Devil in reverse, you said, thank you, no thank you. Absolutely not. I'm not dealing with this BS. What is this fucked up energy? I'm not dealing with that. And now they want to convince you that in fact, no, they were all love. This is what they were. When during all this time, all they try to do, it is keep you stuck. The devil is trying to bond people, keep them stuck, make them their slave. This is what it is. Let's see, what else should the collective be aware of in this situation? They betrayed you over and over and over and over again. They betrayed you. They wanted you done. This is what they wanted. Yeah, you needed truly to step back and heal. This is what you needed to do. You had no other choice. They put you down. They put you down. You might be talking here about family, right? Yeah. I also feel here that this reflects on them. Now they are totally down and they are trying to think. I don't think that they are healing, right? I said it here. I don't think that they are healing. I think that they are taking their time trying to strategize something because they are desperate. They are absolutely desperate. They are being exposed for who they are, what they did in the past. When they presented themselves as someone responsible, someone that you should be able to trust, A King of Wands in the upright. This is a leader. This is someone that presents themselves as someone, you can trust me. I can be in charge. I'm a leader. I know what I'm doing. I'm totally in control of myself. This is how they presented themselves. But it's not the case. It's not who they are. Tell me more here, please. What should the collective be aware of? Yeah, they are stressed out now. They are stressed out now. There is no abundance. There is no light. They are in a very, very dark place. They are still trying to find some kind of way to cover what they did. This is what they are trying to do. And we know how. And we know how. They want you to be on their side. They want to convince you that, in fact, you misunderstood them. Yeah, they are very, very much stressed out. They cannot sleep. They are anxious. They are nervous. Yeah. They know that what's coming here, it is not good. It is not good at all. Yeah, you kind of can see the sun here. Tell me more here, please. What should we be aware of this situation? Yeah, they want to present you the facts as, in fact, they were acting out of love. This is what they want to do. This is what they want to do. But you know, again, 7 of Swords in reverse, 7 of Swords in reverse. You know too much in order for them to be able to create this strategy. Maybe they could have done it immediately after they done whatever they done. Then they might have pulled up this strategy. Now, they can't. They can't. You are too much in alignment with yourself. I kind of feel, that whenever they did whatever they did, right, that truly took it all down. For each, it's different, right? So I don't know what it is, because if it's a lover, if it's family, if it's a boss, if it's a friend, situations are different, right? We are all going through kind of the same experiences, but at the end of the day, the screenplay is a little bit different, right? So here, I kind of feel that if you might have had some kind of doubts in the past, that maybe you misunderstood something after they did something dramatic that they did, it realigned you. For you, it was obvious that they were not coming from a place of love, because someone who comes from a place of love doesn't do what they did. This totally exposed them. I kind of feel that at a certain moment, they wanted to impose on you their dominance. And this is the moment that they expose themselves. I see here the Fool card in reverse. They acted impulsively, very ego-driven, very much domineering, and very not loyal, not fair at all, And this simply, as someone who knows what love truly is, because maybe you have already healed, and even if not, what they did was so obviously dishonest, that there was no doubt anymore. They shoot themselves in the foot with this thing that they did, trying to dominate you. It was obvious. They felt that they were losing control over the narrative that they were selling to you, that you didn't believe this narrative anymore, that you were taking distance. There were too many things that exposed them, but it was not clear enough, right? You might still have been a little bit, okay, maybe I'm too sensitive, maybe I see darkness, or there's something that I don't know, I don't understand. At a certain moment they did something. It was clear. It cleared everything. It cleared everything. And it totally exposed them. But you knew that. But other people didn't know that. Tell me more here, please. Yeah, you saw the truth. You absolutely and totally saw the truth. You had no doubt about yourself anymore. It was over. This was, in fact, a release. And it might be that you lost a lot of money. It might be that you lost a lot of people. It might be that you lost a golden opportunity. But at the end of the day, it freed you totally. Totally. Because you saw the truth. You had no doubt about it. You had no doubt about it. This allowed you to reconnect totally to your feminine energy, your softness. Somehow, I kind of feel with this person, they were destroying your feminine energy. And you might be a masculine, right? We both have both energies, and we are using both energies according to the situations that we are going through, the people that we are dealing with. And ideally, we need to be balanced into our feminine and our masculine energy, which sadly most people are not, right? But here, they might have very much forced you into a masculine energy, and after what happened here, it totally realigned you with your feminine energy. Maybe then you truly needed to put forward your masculine energy, but somehow, because everything became very, very clear that truly what you were experimenting with them, there was nothing that was loving in what they were doing, right? It somehow reconnected you to your feminine energy. You were not fighting against yourself anymore. It was clear. This clarity might have been very painful, but at the same time, it was extremely freeing. Closure, please. Okay, 1 second. I need to shuffle one more time before the closure. Tell me more here, please. Yeah, the truth is out. The truth is out. The truth is running. I want to check here what's going on with this King of Pentacles, because this is talking about stability, right? Being a leader, being a boss, stability. But I kind of feel that there might be some kind of hidden message here that I would like to find out. Kind of feel that there is something here. This is a fair boss, right? This is somebody who is fair. So it might also mean that there will be some kind of retribution coming towards you. Tell me more here, please, about the King of Pentacles. The Knight of Wands in reverse. And the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, we have a whole group here that is going down. Kind of feel that we might have had a boss here that was supporting this person, that was maybe financing this person, that was helping this person, and they realized that this person, in fact, is totally reckless. That they cannot trust them, they cannot help them. Because we have the Three of Pentacles here in reverse. This is co-working. So I kind of feel that here this person had some kind of financial support that they are losing now because of their reckless behavior. They were seen before, let me remind you, as a king of wands. But now they are exposed for being a seven of swords in reverse. I'm attracted also to the six of cups here. And the word that's coming to me is very childish, very unstable. Maybe this is the thing here, because we saw that they lost some kind of protection. And I wonder if this is not the protection that they lost. Yeah, this might be the protection that they lost. They had somebody that were making them feel safe because they were supporting them financially. But now they cannot do it because they know that this person is totally reckless. Let's see if I can get some more information here. Can you tell me something more here, please? About this King, Queen of Pentacles in the upright. Judgment. Five of Wands. Yeah, this person is not fighting this person's fights anymore. They are not doing it because they got through a judgment. They know now what this person is capable of. They lost the trust of this person. And now this person, this might also be part of the tower, right? This might be the tower, in fact. That they were depending financially on someone that is not helping them anymore. Because this person knows the truth. We have here the Knight of Swords. Someone was searching for the truth. This is someone searching for the truth. And what they understood led them to understand that they cannot support this person. I kind of feel that they feel that if they are supporting this person can bring them down, because we saw the Knight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, somebody doesn't want me to say that. Yeah. Let's see, is there anything else here? The Star, yeah, they are trying to maintain some kind of, they are trying to maintain their reputation. And they know that they are at risk because they see the truth and they know that people will know the truth about how this person was behaving. So they know that if they don't want to be misjudged, they cannot associate themselves with the energy of the Emperor in reverse. They need to act in the fairest way possible. Because otherwise this person is going down with them. Yeah, so they won't defend them. They won't defend them. They know that this person is playing the victim now. They know. But they refuse to continue to be a third party in this person's life. And a third party might be every kind of third party. It doesn't have to be a romantic third party. It can be. But it can also, for example, be a father that was helping, for example. Right? Yeah, they are taking back all their energy, blocking their heart space, and moving forward because they don't want to lose their direction. Look, we have here the Six of Cups in reverse. Yeah, they truly need to step back, totally step back, because they are thinking about their own investments. Yeah. They need to be protective of their own investments. They don't want people to think that they have allowed this person to do whatever they did by being generous towards them. They don't want people to think that. Yeah, so they have no other choice but to block this person and act from their heart space. Put a total end to this connection that they have with this person, the Death card. Yeah, they are thinking in a very strategic way, because they are afraid to be seen as someone not trustworthy, somebody who has participated in a very, very dark plan. They are trying to make the choices that will help them maintain their balance. They know that if they are associated to this person, they will need to defend themselves and they will lose control over the situation. So they don't want that. They don't want that. Yeah, so now this person find themselves alone. And I kind of feel that they feel that the only person that they somehow can relate to, it is you, but they need you to see them in a certain light that you don't see them into. That, as I said, in the past, maybe after they did what they did, they could have corrected it in a way or another. They had a choice here to do the right choice, and they decided not to do that. Now they are desperate. So now they want to somehow go back, but they cannot go back. When they had the occasion to go back, they decided not to do that because they thought that they could do whatever they wanted. So yeah, now the whole world is going down. Whoever was supporting them is not supporting them anymore. We might also here be talking about the law. I don't know if you are dealing with the law, but maybe if we are dealing with the law here, so they need your testimonial in order to try to take them out of this situation. But you know, it's kind of someone who stole from you and they want you to tell to the law that no, in fact, they didn't steal from you, you gave them this money. You understand? It makes no sense. It makes no sense. Why would you do that? Especially that this person can tell you, yeah, but you know, I will pay you. I will pay you back and I will pay you extra. But they don't have the money to do that. You know? So they need to convince you that in fact, no, I didn't steal from you. I was, you know, like the comment that I saw. No, I was trying to build you some kind of legacy. I was trying to protect you from yourself. Okay, protect me from myself from what? And there they have no answer, because maybe what they said to people, it is that I don't know, that maybe you were a drug addict, that you didn't know how to take care of yourself. But nothing is holding. You are a queen of wands. It doesn't hold. It doesn't work. Yeah, so now they are in a very dark situation. So just, you know, if you feel their energy, right? You might feel their energy. This is why we are talking about it. Listen, they are truly desperate, right? So they might truly try to come to you and try to convince you that, in fact, they were trying to help you, right? They might. Hoping that somehow they will be able to get to your heart and that you will protect them. Maybe in the name of, I don't know, if it's a childhood friend, so maybe your common childhood. If it's a family member, maybe in the name of family. I don't know. We might be talking about family here. With the 4 of Wands and the 6 of Cups. Oh, we have a plane going by. So listen, they might put their big boy suit on. Right? And try to present you a story in which it was all in order to protect you from yourself. It was all because, you know, maybe, yes, I was mistaken thinking that you needed protection, but just understand, this is what I wanted to do. Okay, did you give me back what you stole from me? Because I didn't see it in my bank account. Understand what I mean? I did something yesterday, 2 days ago, 3 days ago, talking about the forgiveness, right? The true forgiveness. When somebody is coming to you, they already did what they needed to do in order to correct what they did, right? I kind of feel that it's very appropriate here. So anyway, I will leave you with this. I hope that it was helpful in some kind of way. I'll read you in the comments. Until very, very soon. Bye.